y'all, it's Martia Ramsey. Welcome to A Dose of Healing. I hope all is well and your energy is flying, okay? So I don't know who need to hear this, but now is not the time to throw in the towel. Now is not the time for you to give up just because of the roadblocks, the challenges that are coming upon your path. It is not time for you to give up. Did you just come this far just to come this far? I know you feeling like, you know what? F this luxury apartment, I'm about to go back to the hood. F this luxury car, I'm good. I'm just about to get me a slider. I get that. But did you pray for all of this stuff? Did you manifest all this stuff and do all them affirmations just for you to give it back? Just for you to be like, you know what, I'm going to put this back on the shelf. Did you come this far just to give it back like that? Did you put in all of that hard work just for you to just be like, you know what, here. So before I continue this message, I want y'all to go ahead and like that video, okay? Thank you, okay? And I want to say thank you to all my wonderful subscribers, the new ones. Hello, welcome to the village, okay? We here to heal, all right? So it's very important for you to understand that you can pause, but you must not quit, because we're not throwing in the towel anymore. No, we have overcome that chapter, okay? We're not throwing in the towel with things that we want, the things that we want to keep, the things that we value, just because it got tough, just because we felt like, oh my God, this is just too much. It may feel like too much, but it's temporary. For example, when I was in college, it was COVID. I was homeschooling my kids. And I was like, oh my God, do I really want this? Do I really want it? Maybe I could just, I don't know. Maybe I could just figure out life. You know what I'm saying? Just get a decent paying job or whatever. Like, cause this is not for me, you know? But it was like, that was me settling. It's so easy to settle. It's so easy to settle, especially when you got other people around you settling. And they're like, okay, that's good enough. But what life do you want for yourself? What does that look like? Does it look like the luxury apartment or the nice house and the luxury vehicles? Does it look like that? Does it look like you pampering yourself every week or every other week? Does it look like that? So in order for you to obtain those things, sometimes you have to put in the work. But the thing is, once you plant the seeds, eventually, baby, you are going to reap it. But it doesn't mean that sometimes your plans don't, they're not going to seem like they're not dying. It's going to happen sometimes. Sometimes you might get sick. You know what I'm saying? You might got to slow down, but you never stop. So it's very imperative for you to remember that throwing in the towel is taking the easy way out. You heard what I said. Throwing in the towel is you taking the easy way out just because you don't want to do the work. Just like when I was in college and I was like, do I really want this degree? Because this 8-page paper, it's not for me. But guess what? I had to get through it. I had to remember, where did I want to go? I had to remember the people that I wanted to help. I had to remember the field that I wanted to work in and that I needed a degree to get my career. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't need a degree to start a business, but let's be honest. Starting a business is very hard because I'm doing both. So it's like knowing the person that you are. Can you really afford? And I'm not talking about monetary value. I'm talking about mental health. I'm talking about how far you've come. Can you really afford to let go of something that you done put all this work into? Can you really let go and not feel bad, not beat yourself up about years from now and being like, you know what, I wish I would have went and finished my law school degree. I only had 2 years left. But life was life, and so you was like, forget it. But guess what? Newsflash, life is always going to life. You're going to have some great days. You're going to have some okay days. You're going to have some bad days. But guess what? You're still going to be living. And life is still going to happen. Life keeps going. So you cannot focus on the things that you cannot control. But the things that you can focus on is the things that's in your control. You don't have to give up on something just because it's getting hard. Okay, yes, this job isn't perfect, but it's the one for me. No, nothing is going to be 100% amazing. No, not at all. So you have to learn to pick your poison. Is this thing poisoning you more than it is actually providing you with happiness and love and affection or whatever the case may be? I just want you not to give in. I don't want you to be like, you know what? I'm not about to keep trying with this business. I'm done. You know what? It's not for me. Now, if you decide something isn't for you, that's cool. But make sure that it's really not for you. And not it's just because you don't want to do the work, if that makes sense. Please understand that sometimes you give up on things just because it's too hard, because you feel like, okay, it's easier to let go. And the easier choice ain't always the best choice. You know how many people lie on their deathbed and feel like they wish they would have, followed their dreams and stuff like that. So is it worth you risking letting your dreams go just because of the tough times you are going through right now? Do you know how many times you have overcome all those other tough times in your life? And you felt like, oh my God, this cannot be life right now. Oh my goodness. No, I just don't want to do it. I remember being a kid. My daddy got sentenced to 10 years. I'm like, oh, this can't be life. But guess what? I got through it. My daddy been home for a while now. Probably like, 9 years now. And it's like when you going through it, it seems terrible. But you can't give up. What if he would have gave up and just was, they sending me to 10 years? You're right. Oh, I'm about to just end my life. What would he have to look forward to? It's so easy to just throw in the towel. Like, I'm done. I'm about to walk away. I'm walking away from everything. You know what? I'm done paying bills. I'm just done. But what happens after that? What happens after that? Do you just give up on life after that? Is it really worth it? Just because it got hard? No. So I want you to remember that it's worth it. You got to keep going. Okay? So if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button, okay? And subscribe, okay? So I want you to understand that it's time for you to choose you. It's time for you to get what you really want. It's time for you to understand that throwing in the towel is no longer an option for you, because we are success bound, okay? We are giving ourselves what we truly desire, okay? We are choosing self-love, and a part of choosing self-love is choosing our goals, our dreams, and making them a reality instead of just throwing in the towel. Instead of when we get there, we feel like, oh, this is too much. This is hard work. But baby, guess what? All the successful people, they ain't tell you it was going to be easy. No, they ain't tell you what you had to do to sustain it, to maintain it. No, they kind of told you a way to get there, but you didn't know that you were going to get there. And now that you're almost there, it's scaring you. So you want to go back and retreat back to that old life. But baby, let that be an option. Let's not throw in the towel, okay? So I want y'all to write a list about things that you feel like are roadblocks in your life. And on the opposite side, I want you to write something that you feel could help you overcome the way you're looking at it. So let's say you catch a flat tire. Don't look at it as, this some bull. Look at it as how God may be trying to sit you down so you can see something that you're not willing to see, that you're not trying to see. Let's not look at you not getting a job at a specific place as you not being good enough and them judging you for whatever you got going on. Let's look at it as that place not being for you and God having a better opportunity for you. Let's change the dynamics. Let's not look at, having trouble with bills right now as the end all be all. Let's understand and know that this too shall pass, okay? So I want you to change your way of thinking and remember that you ain't come this far just to come this far, all right? So catch me here every Tuesday with a dose of healing. And I hope all is well, okay? Y'all have a wonderful day. Hit up MRauthorcreations.com. And I'll see you later, all right?